Morozov is not the world champion left-handed. I know it. I know it. And I'm sure that you guys know it too. He's not the world champion.
If you really believe that Devon actually brought Morozov back to center from this position, then you are greatly mistaken, my friend. Hello arm wrestling fans, in this video we will discuss the confirmation of the Devon versus Morozov left arm super match. Then is Morozov really a paper champ, or is he a true champ, a legit champion and not something which Devon is claiming? And finally, what actually happened at the East versus West practice match between Devon and Morozov? Let's break that down. So first of all, this is what Devon said about their practice poll, or I should say the conclusion from their practice poll. I should already have the crown. I was winning the agreed match before he ran away from the stage. Now sometimes you might wonder, is Devon putting too much credit into that little practice poll kind of scenario that he's claiming himself to be the champ over Morozov? Well, maybe and maybe not. Devon is experienced, he felt what he needed to feel, and that's why he will have a left arm super match against Artem Morozov. In my next match, I will obtain a 4th crown. It will be a super heavyweight crown. It will be Artem Morozov. I will defeat him. So there is only one possibility of this match happening, and that is at King of the Table in December. Because after that, in February next year, Vitaly is supposed to pull Artem Morozov for the left arm super heavyweight world title. And if somehow Devon manages to beat Morozov before that, then maybe we are going to see Vitaly versus Devon on the left arm. Not the arm that we wanted to see that match on. I think it's going to be dominant from Vitaly, but at least we get to see these two against each other. Maybe Devon writes it in the contract that they should have both left and right-handed matches, and then it would be absolutely amazing. So let's now discuss if Morozov is only a paper champ as Devon is claiming he is. First of all, Devon is not just saying that about Morozov, but he said similar things about himself too. He said that he never really became the true champ. He was also holding a paper crown by defeating Hermes Gasparini and then defending the super heavyweight East versus West title against Georgy Svetkov and Denis Siplenkov. He never really defeated Levan. That's why he never really considered himself as the true champion and only a paper champion. And when Devon took the title from Hermes, in his mind Hermes was also the paper champion because he also didn't defeat Levan Saginashvili. Now Devon is saying the same things about Artem Morozov's left arm championship belt. So let's see who has Morozov defeated until now. We'll talk about the matches after 2020 in sequence. First of all, he dominated Georgy Zaranov without any trouble. Then he dominated Arif Artem, who was the WAF world champion around that time. Or maybe he became the WAF world champion that same year. Then Tobias Sporong caused a little bit trouble, but not too much. Matt Mask was easy. Cody Merritt was easy in almost all of the rounds. Dadikian gave Morozov one of the toughest fights of his life, but still Morozov won. Then he dominated Gasparini, dominated Corey West, won a close match against Alex Kurdecha, won another close match against Ivan Matushenko. So the man hasn't really lost a single super match in last 4 years. And I have to say that the portfolio looks good. In Levan and Denis Siplenkov's absence, the only two guys that were worth fighting and Morozov hasn't fought them are Alijan Muratov and Vitaly Lalitin. And I'm sure he's going to face both of them in the near future. And maybe we should include Devon Larratt as well after seeing Devon crack that wrist in that practice poll. So let's talk about that practice poll. What really happened there? First of all, when Morozov was in this position with Devon's hand very close to the pad, there is no way that Devon is going to be able to pull him out of that position. Morozov did not apply much pressure. He let the match go back to the center. Before that, they were just messing around. And in the center is when Morozov got really serious. He went sideways and he realized that he lost his wrist. I believe that if he just wanted to get that one pin, he could have still went sideways without his wrist and he would have easily gotten that pin without even needing a floor press, just going side pressure like Todd Hutchings. But Devon felt confident and he felt all he needed to feel to get a super match against Artem Morozov. all of the hype was created right then and there. But still, in the center, you can see Morozov was easily able to hold Devon Larratt. It was not like he was immediately gassing out or losing. We know that we have never seen Morozov getting gassed out in a super match, but we have seen Devon Larratt getting gassed out in a super match. So I'm not sure if endurance is going to be a really big problem if Morozov is able to gain good height over Devon's hand. From watching this practice pull, I think all he needs to do is to just shove his elbow forward, get a vertical forearm and climb over the top of Devon's hand. So something similar to Devon Larratt versus Michael Todd second round in 2011 super match. If Morozov is able to do that, I think he's still the favorite against Devon, despite Devon feeling super confident that he's going to beat that young paper champion. So I guess this match is going to actually happen in December at King of the Table, because in the same event, Michael Todd was offered a match against Artem Morozov, but Michael refused because that match was too close to both the Gennady match and the upcoming Hermes Gasparini match. So it's not like Morozov isn't available on that date. But the opponent is not decided yet, and I think the opponent is going to be Devon Larratt. Thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe.